Okay guys, right, as you can gather, I'm at home. Here's my little delivered today. So I'm now going to fill them up. And then I'm going to start putting some seeds in. This is vermiculite, so what I'll do is I'll fill these all up. There's going to be, I'm going to do some for extra people and all. So there'll be some peppers, bell peppers, banana peppers, chilies, spring onions, don't know, and parsnips. Well, my wife has said, I think it's right pear. I can't remember. Sorry about that. I can't remember. It's not. That's my age. Yeah. Apparently, if you peel them, dice them, and don't blanch them, they will last 3 months. But if you blanch them, they'll last a year. You know what it is? Put in hot water, then in cold water. Right. So I will now going to sieve some fresh compost into them little trays. My Christmas present. Guys, that was my Christmas present. That's a just thing I have about. Well, I bought Bosch tools, and all the time I've got a Bosch barrel pump and all sorts. Well, I'm going to put you on here. I've got a Bosch barrel pump and a Bosch drills and Bosch chainsaws and Bosch everything. So every now and then they do the Bosch batteries really cheap. There's someone just pulled up. I think my son is supposed to be coming over for tea. But if he's working miles away, he just can't do it. Oh boy. There we go. As you can see, that's how I'm going to do it and what I'm going to do. See, and what I probably will do after they're full is I've already sieved through this and mixed it. I don't think, no, that's moist enough actually. It's right moist. I'm trying not to do, I normally do my seeds indoors. If all you oldies who know me, I get to use the conservatory, but because we've had a new extension, I don't look like I'm going to be allowed in. So I'm trying to talk my wife into letting these go up into one of the front bedrooms where it's south facing. You know, so take a bit, that will, but this is good stuff. This is straight out of the compost bin down the allotment. And as I say, I've got vermiculite. I buy vermiculite and everything. I always buy it by the 25. I was in a garden centre and I looked at blood, fish and bone. I think it's a 10 litre tub, and it was £18. Now, I don't know whether this is still the same price, but I was paying £24 for 25 kilos. Now, if you're into rejuvenating your compost and that, yeah, if you're into rejuvenating compost and all your tubs and that, that's good stuff to do it because it's a slow release. Right, hang on guys. I think the garland cost me about, I think it was £33 or 32 actually, and I thought, well, I've got one and it seems to be it's a big one and it's not warming up in certain sections of it now. So there you go, look, that's what I do. Now it's all ready to go. I've got 2 more I'll top up. I'll just pause it and say, well, the garland, so you get 7. But I bought these, and I think they're the same size actually, to be quite honest. Yeah, they're exactly identical. I bought these ones from Amazon. It was £11 something, free delivery for 10. So I thought I'd get them now because every now and then Amazon make mistakes with their prices. Let's keep up here. Right guys, that's a little clip for today, just to add on start. Thank you all for watching my previous video and that. I'm not one for commenting, I will tell you. I thumbs up for everybody, I watch everybody, so don't, but I do. I watch everything and get some good what's names. I even watched what's name Mandu laying a blooming carpet. Right, stay safe. So this is what I'm doing. I'm indoors in the warm. See, these are saved seeds, red peppers, bell peppers. These I had a while ago, which I'm just say do in March, but no, I'm going to try and start some early this year. Then I've got some iceberg lettuce, which I do love. I really do. North Holland, they're blood red. Then I've got some 20p packet of bunch of spring onions. Have a look at them. Then I've got the Stuttgart 20p a packet, and up the end there I've got the strawberries Alpine. That's all summer, not all year. If I can get them to grow, they're small, but Glenn in New Zealand has told me that they're really tasty, and they grow most of the summer, not all year. So you'll be able to harvest them all, and I could possibly put them in my blue tubs if I can get them going. Right, so I'm now going to fill these up. Now I dare say I'll have to take the whole bloody... No, my wife will let me put my make the light on in here. She can hear me actually. Right, I do it like this because what I'll do is I will go upstairs and I have a little labeling machine, and I will print out all my labels, so I copy everything. Normally I take a picture on the film. Right, off we go. The iceberg lettuce, I put plenty in. So a lot of them might not take because they're old seed. And these I believe are my own seeds, which I've took out of a red pepper, so we see how it goes. There it goes. There they all are. I'm now going to go and put some labels together. See, the beauty of this is when they do germinate, if they germinate, you never know, I can take the lids off and I can start, I've got another 10 trays, so I can start some more other seeds off. And that way I'm cracking along and getting ahead of myself, because I've got to put some lollo also in on that. I won't start no tomatoes off until, well, perhaps another month, but I've got my grow lights down now, so there we go. I'm going to label them up. Yeah, I bought a pack of these how many years ago. I just found this one up, so I've got some warm water in it. Warm water's better to use, not just straight. It's not going to really seeds to seeds, but I just thought warm water might start them off a little bit quicker. Right, and then I've got my make the light over there. Oh, I don't know. I'll tell you. Right, yeah. Right guys, that's them all done. They're all soaked up. Now, what I do is I put, nearly dropped it in. I would have been in serious shit if I'd have dropped it. Sorry about the language. Right, here we go. We're having a roast chicken today. A little roast chicken dinner. And the dog loves warm chicken. It's absolutely fantastic. There you go, that's all I'm going to do. Just cover them. So it doesn't prevent them from they'll germinate. They'll just push through. I notice there's a lot of people getting on with a lot of things, and I've got a funny idea. We're going to have a funny sort of, we'll go for a cold spell, and then I think we'll probably have a warmish spell. It's going to be a funny year this year, I believe, for all seeds. The ground is saturated around this way. I'm frying at the back now. Goodness sake. It's a good job she's not standing behind me. I might get what's named. An ear bashed. I'll get on with it quickly. As I said, I always try and buy in bulk. A lot of people moving down here along because they're having problems getting in the gate, to be quite honest. I've not had no problem really, it's just trying to turn the lock. And apparently they've got one broken lock, but I don't know. That's the time of year when you find that you get a lot of people who want to have a whinge. Now this year I said to the old girl, that's it. If we don't whinge, we might not feel so old. Right, there you go. That's done. There we go, guys. Shit, sorry. Oh, ain't too bad. Right, no labels. Right, stay safe, everybody. Guys, here we are. I'm doing a parsnips, or my wife is going to do them. I'm slicing them up to this size, and they'll be sliced up. Right, I'm muddling about here. This is all I'm going to do. And my wife's now getting a giant saucepan we've got. Go in hot and cold water. They're fairly big, some of them.
You just feel it tiny.
But they will store longer if they're blanched.
And then they'll blanch for 2 minutes, they will be.
Yeah, the wife has looked it up and she said as long as they're blanched for 2 minutes,
they can do a year.
they'll last a year.
If they're not blanched, they'll last 6 to 8 weeks.
If they're not blanched, I hope you heard her, they'll last 6 to 8 weeks. Right, guys.
Cut it all out.
Well, I don't know what happened there, but there's this lot. And the wife didn't realise outside our door we have that lot, which I'm now going to start on. And some we'll keep fresh for the weekend, and because I'm the only one actually eat parsnip. A sad fact, but they're bloody beautiful. Except for my son-in-law, he loves them, and he loves them in honey. Right, I'll show you the end results. Right, guys, because they're slightly bigger, she's going to blanch them for 3 minutes. And then they get poured into a frozen cold bowl of water, don't they?
Eventually, yeah.
Eventually, and then they're drained.
Yeah.
And you can see where I'm relegated to. I have to do all the dirty work. These we're going to keep in the garage because it's now turned cold. Then which are anything a little bit small and won't be trimming up, as you can see. So there we go. All busy in the kitchen today. There we go. Oh, she's worried about her hair. She had her hair done the other day, now she had to put all the hats on. Right, off we pop. As you can see, guys, she's taking them out of the big saucepan of hot water. One on the cold tap. How long do you leave them in cold water for?
As long as they were 3 minutes, 4 minutes.
Now she's putting some fresh on. 3 or 4 minutes.
As long as they were blanching for. If you blanch them for 3 minutes, and you keep them cold for 3 minutes.
And there you go, and then you dry them.
It's got to be continuously cold though.
You dry them, and then you
Stick them in a bag and freeze them.
stick them in a bag and put them in the freezer. And then I've got to go obviously out and find some room in the freezer.
Well, if we eat them as we go, and we won't need it, will we? There is some in that.
Excuse me, who eat them here?
Well, you'll have to eat X.
I'll have to eat them all. Ah,
You'll have to eat X.
look at this down here. That's her favourite spot when she wants something to eat. There's a hot pipe going there. As you see, guys, I'm stuck in this little corner. This is what I've got to do. The wife is... Sorry about that, guys. The wife is way ahead of me. She is absolutely firing along. So I've got to slice these up right quick. I'm sorry about that because you are sitting on something which is not very stable. Right, there we go. I hope it didn't make anybody sick. The smaller ones are just going to be halved. Look, she's already got that.
Parsnips in the freezer.
She's already got a bag in the freezer.
Oh, sorry, dog.
She's just knocked the dog out.
Yeah, I didn't realise she was sitting there. Yeah.
Oh, she has to see what's going on.
No.
The dog has to see what's going on.
They are, sweetheart. Sorry about that. You're all right.
Right. Turn you off now. See, it don't take long. Alright guys, that's what she do. She plants them, dries them out, and then they're going to be bashed straight into the freezer. Get the old date on there.
All done.
All done.
3
I've
bags.
just put 2 bags in freezer. We've got one more left, haven't we?
Yeah.
But we've kept a load of fresh. There you go. They do go a bit brown, some of them.
Yeah.
But
Only certain ones.
yeah,
though.
only certain. They could be gladiators, which go a bit brown. They're the bigger sort.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
they're
a lot of them are
gladiators.
still very white.
See, these are the true and tender, smaller ones, or true and sweet. I
In
can't
water,
remember.
they should stay.
Right, there we go, guys. This is another company I get my seeds from, Simple Seeds. It's actually a little bit better than Premier. Premier Seeds are good, but they don't give you no any sort of guidance. Whereas they just give you a bit of guidance. These are my sprouts for March, so March and May. And again, I've got some club root resistant sprouts. Then I've got my burpless cucumbers, which are April onwards. Then you've got these Pasadenas. They're nice. They have a nice cucumber. And they're mid-March to June. And I'll do some market more outside. And this is a brandy boy tomato, big boy. I do like big boy tomatoes. So there we go. Morning, guys. It's about 11 o'clock. It's cold. Winter's arrived, and it's wet, and it hasn't stopped raining for I don't know how many days. It just rained and rained and rained and rained and rained, and that's just not going to stop for a while. The ground is saturated. I know we're all in the same boat, everybody up there, but you just can't get on with nothing at the moment. I wanted to move some barrels today, but no. Looks like somebody's been nosing about over there. We've got a few people having to wander around when nobody's up here looking around, especially up bits of wood and that, you know. We always get it. Normally before Christmas everybody's veg go missing. I hope you're all staying warm. Tony's not up here. John's, I've got to see John. Oh dear, my hands are cold today. I'm going to try and get some of this sorted out today. I very much doubt it. I think we're only down for a while. They're re-roofing the pub over the road there. All come through with all the rain. Right, I'll crack on. I'll show you if I do something. Right, guys. As I was saying, I'm going to put sheets of polycarbonate this side, so I've got some glass spare. And this is just perfect. Perfect. I've just got. Alright, trim the bottom. Just got to trim the bottom. I can get 3 on here. I've got 4, I believe. I'll put a full one on there and all. That one's an open window, so I won't worry about that. I'll leave that one as it is. That'll give me that'll give me 6-7 pounds of spare glass. I've got lots of glass. We all keep glass up here, but it's the wrong size, as I said, because it's a modern one. Yeah, I can replace 1, 2. I can replace 2 of them. That one there, because that's an odd. I don't want to cut no glass, so I can cut it. I have done it before. I will silicone that in. And that one down there possibly, but that's a slightly bigger one than the roof. Look at the sky. See what I mean? I'll come down to try and get on, and we're just not going to be able to get on with anything. What I've got, that's going to be a carrot bed. When these barrels, sorry about that, when these barrels move, carrots are going to, that bed is going to go there, because the 2 beds the other side, I'll just show you, they're pallet collars, and they're rotten big time now. They really have rotten big time. So I've got some carrots in there, and we'll take them for tomorrow's dinner. Hands are cold. My wife's up here. She won't want to be up here long. Right, Bob's up here, John's up here. There'll be a few others turn up in a minute. I've put some chicken pellets in over there. See them going. As you know, I'm starting seeds off at home. What have we got in here? That's sheep's wool. Prevent slugs. Don't really work, but it does break down into the ground. So that I bought. So I don't try not to buy nothing now. The only stuff you're going to probably buy will be termite, but I've got some. I've got a couple of barrels down there. I've got comfy down the bottom end there, which I'm going to put in some barrels. Right, guys, we will try and do something. See how many of these we got. I might have to take them all and cut them. It's easier for me to take them at home and cut them because these look a bit short and all. They're a bit shorter. That one. I don't want to do them in separate panels. If you can understand, I want to do them in a full panel. So that way, because it's got a slip in there. Oh, look, just need cutting off. Right, so I need 4. No, yeah, 4. And then I'm going to put a batten. I think I've got someone's got some old frame up here somewhere. See if I can get a section of this, I can cut it and screw it through either side or something like that. Or a bit of batten of wood, but that's got to go on. Right, take that now. Right guys, I'm trying to have a bit of a tidy up. And when I put stuff in the compost, especially the roots, I chop them up big time. Do you want me to pass it over to you? I've got to feed the birds. We do. You might have to bang that top there. Someone's got his chainsaw. That one's alright, Mel. Right guys, I'll crack on. My gloves are wet now. Well, as you can see, what I'm doing is I'm just cutting it all up. Around the gooseberries, I will, thanks for that information, Brian. You're always a gem. I'll hand weed around them and try and dig the big roots out. This I'll chop. I'm hoping to put 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could have 8 if I move them 2 and all the way along here, possibly this section. Leave 2 foot from the beans. Glenn, yeah, alpine strawberries, they bunch. Thank you very much and all. I'll get some good advice up there. Right, they're now all in the polytunnel having a cup of coffee and off I go. Right guys, as you can see, it's cutting through it really good. But I don't worry about all the bits and pieces because when they start to go back, it's easy to pull them out. But yeah, I think this section here, right there, I'll have the barrel, so I'll have 2 feet away from there and I'll have plenty of room from here. Yeah, and over there, as you can see, all my tubs, they're what you call blueberries, and they have, well, it's ericaceous compost, and actually I might pick some up. They're doing a £5 a bag at the moment at B&Q. John's now going on, so I can crack on. We're just living a load of it. He say to me, the 2 Ronnies and all them could learn a lot from us because we take the mickey out of everybody in the polytunnel. Right, off we go. Oh guys, that's cracking through. This is lovely. I don't worry about the mare's tail and all that, like, because when it starts to grow, you see it start to grow back, and then I'll get on a kneeler and I'll just slowly pull it all out. But underneath them barrels, half barrels, I'll put a membrane all the way along and pin it down. You know, it's alright membrane, but I have a sort of suspicion that underneath membranes you get slugs and snails and everything which you don't want, and they harvest and they breed and breed and breed. So it's just going underneath the barrels to stop the rubbish flowing through. Right, I've got one more section to go. I think the old girls might get around and take the bird out. We've harvested some, it's only 50% on, we've harvested some carrots. I've got swede there, but I don't think we're going to make much more, so what I'll do over there is I'll probably pick the best. I've got some at home, and I'll dice them up. And see, my wife blanch everything. Now, I don't blanch carrots, and I won't blanch swedes. Right, sorry about the wind, it's now picking up again, it's making it cold. As you can see, look at the flags. Look like we're ready to get clobbered again. Right, off we go. Right guys, that's the sort of thing I'm looking at. Like that, possibly come over at that end one, come over a little bit more into the middle. So she's then got plenty of room around the gooseberries and plenty of room around the beans. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a membrane underneath right the way along, and then put the pots on the top with about half barrels, and then fill them. And I've got plenty of compost which I'm going to fill them with, so there we go. Right, that's me done for the day. The old girl's ready to go. Tony's just been up. He come up, he's I can't believe it. I dug all my parsnips up the other day. I asked everybody up here if they wanted some, and Tony turned around, come back here just now with a fork and say, I'll come to get some parsnips. I say, we ain't got none, but luckily we kept some fresh at home. Right, all of you guys, thanks for watching, commenting and that all through the period. It's been a lovely time actually. Christmas, I just wish we could get some dry weather now so I could really get to grips. That, as you can see on the pallet collars, you can take them off and put more, renew the wood on the brackets, which I might do, but I've got a lot to do. I need to get my pump up here, and I need to get my batteries so I can pump out some of them barrels. I'll show you the tank I've got to pump out, which is absolutely collapsed, and I put it on concrete blocks so that the concrete blocks have sunk. Les said to me, oh yeah, we'll have that chair. Now he say he don't want it. Look at it, it's absolutely caved in. So I'll pump that out, and I might move it, I don't know. That's in an ideal place there though, because it's a bit shaded. Right, as I was saying guys, all of you stay safe, be happy, whatever you do, don't watch the news no more. Oh dear. And as for councils, well, I look like we're now going to be crucified with council taxes. Big time. Do you know we can't even have fireworks up this here? Last year they didn't even put flowers. They normally have flowers everywhere, and they couldn't put flowers because they couldn't afford them. Dreadful it is. Right, bye. Stay safe, stay happy.